Some of you don't really want a man. You want attention dressed up as love. You want the good morning, beautiful text, the matching pajamas, the trips for the gram, and not the accountability, the compromise, or the real connection. And it's okay because a lot of people, sometimes what we call love is really just our self esteem looking for CPR. Welcome back to the Tea List, where we talk healing, humor, and hard truths. I'm your host, the Tea List Queen, and baby, this episode, we're cutting deep but healing soft. Let's start here. Love is about connection. Validation is about confirmation. Love says, I see you. Validation says, I approve of you. And too many people, women especially, are stuck chasing approval because somewhere along the line, we learned attention equals worth. Whether it was the first boy who finally liked us or growing up in a home where we had to earn attention, we started confusing being seen with being valued. But here's the truth. If your self-worth is waiting for someone else to text you back, that's not chemistry. That's dependency. Let's talk about how the internet, social media, made validation the new drug. Every post, every story, every like, it's all instant reassurance that we're desirable. So now when you meet someone, the question isn't, do I feel safe? It's, do they like me enough? And that's dangerous because it turns dating into a performance instead of a partnership. You don't have to perform to be loved. You just have to be authentic enough to risk not being liked. That's real self-worth. Let's check ourselves for a second because I'm not judging, I'm reflecting. Here are 3 signs you might be dating for validation instead of love. Number 1, you need constant reassurance. You panic when they don't text back fast enough because silence feels like rejection. Number 2, my favorite one, right? You chase emotionally unavailable people. Why? I don't know. Maybe because when they do give you attention, it feels like winning a prize. And lastly, you confuse intensity with intimacy. If there's chaos, drama, or passion, it feels real. But peace, you call it boring. If that hit a nerve, bueno, I did my job. It means your heart is ready to evolve. That's what that means. So how do we stop chasing validation and start building value? Well, the first step is learn to self-soothe. And when I was writing this down, I was like, you know, well, I don't know if anyone has kids or raised kids, but typically at a certain age, you have to like stop trying to put your child to sleep, try to soothe them to go to sleep. They should be able to do it on their own. This also applies in adulthood. Don't let someone else's silence dictate your peace. You control your peace. Reframe your standards. Make sure they reflect how you want to feel, not how you want to look. Date from fullness, not emptiness. The right person will add peace, not pressure. Remember, the goal isn't to be chosen, it's to be aligned. So maybe it's time to ask yourself, do I really want love? Or do I want to be seen? Or do I just want to be seen? Because one fades when they stop clapping, and the other lasts even when nobody's watching. Drop a heart in the comments if you're done dating for validation and ready to date with value. This was the Tea List Podcast. I'll see you next week with another deep sip of truth. Mwah, mwah, mwah.